Okay, so tonight I'm going to be reviewing a gift or series of gifts that Garrett and Margaret got me on Christmas, and I just have not had a chance to review until now, or the energy. I was sick for like a week after Christmas. It was not super fun to actually be sick, but here we are. We're doing this now. Garrett did warn me to have something to try with this. So I have the Cedar Valley pita chips. Francine's coming here. She's going to jump on the table probably. I have the Cedar Valley pita chips sea salt. I was also warned I had to open this on camera too. So also the other thing with this is that my actual camera battery is dead. So this is just going to be long ways on YouTube, which is unfortunate, but whatever. We work with what we have. And also, I forgot to do this until like 11 p.m. at night. Didn't want to wait for the battery to charge. So, my bad. Let's go ahead and get started here. 10 out of 10 wrapping paper on this. I love sharks. And I like whales, too. Are whales on here? It looks like... No, it's mostly just sharks. So, not mostly. It's all just sharks. One of the sharks is wearing a reindeer hat, though, which I like. Let's go ahead and open this. God damn it. Ugh. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh boy. So Margaret and Garrett. Oh, it was already on the right side. Margaret and Garrett got me the Pickle Lovers collection. Well, I see why they asked me to have something to try with it, because there's hot sauce in here. Oh, there's a pickle gum. Wait, what the fuck is this? Okay, so what? All right, so what do we have here? We have pickle cotton candy, pickle gummy ornaments, pickle hot sauce, and pickle chips chocolate bar. For a split second, I thought this said like pickled chips Dubai chocolate bar. I don't know why I thought that, but they're just like the jolt of lightning of terror that like reverberated throughout the entirety of my body was it was gonna send me to hell, basically. That would have killed me, but it's just pickled chips chocolate bar instead. Thank God, right? Thank God. What would I have done if it had been Dubai chocolate? No, it's just regular chocolate pickled chips. Pickle chips chocolate bar. Please kill me. Here we go. Here's Francine's guest appearance. Hello, Francine. What do you say? Do you say meow? She's gonna play with the wrapping paper. We're gonna put her on the floor here. Nope, she's gonna... We don't want you showing your butt to the camera, Francine. That's what people subscribe to the OnlyFans for. I can't believe I just made that joke. Whatever. Anyways. Here we go. I don't know really where to start with this. The pickle gummy... Okay, the pickle gummy ornament, its description. Naturally flavored with other natural flavors. What are the other natural flavors? Why does this sound threatening? Why does this sound threatening? Is this like the actual... Is this something people eat? Oh, it's the pickle gummy. Okay. Servings per container, 3. So it's about like a third of the pick. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this after I have it. After I because this is gonna be the first thing I try. Nope, Francine, you gotta get down again. This is the first thing I'm gonna try, and I'm gonna take a single bite of it, and I don't know where it's gonna go after that. I think I'll feed it to Arthur. Oh, this cat is gonna kill me. Okay. Man, if I had known this thing was gonna be so long, I actually would have charged the camera battery and just waited, but whatever. Okay, so here is why is this described as an ornament? It's just a gummy. It smells. Why does it smell? Why does it smell? It feels slimy. The slime factor on this is unparalleled. So let's just take a bite out of it. I'm gonna take a bite out of it, sort of like, I don't know, like, I'm gonna take a bite out of it, like, corn on, the most unhinged way I could do this is to take a bite out of it, corn on the cob style from the middle, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Oh. It tastes like green apple. Actually, it's not too bad, all things considered. I might eat the rest of this, actually. All right. Pickle cotton candy. Do I have to prepare this? Okay, no, I don't. I can just open this. I was like, can't wait for the montage of me preparing it. Oh, Francine, please stop. Okay. So, after I open this, it looks like this, right? I'm pulling out the cotton candy. Okay. It tastes like vaguely green cotton candy. They didn't think of, so the way they flavored this is, it's kind of like the LaCroix style of flavoring, where they were in the next room, and someone in that room thought of the pickle seasoning, of the pickle flavoring, and that was how they flavored the pickled cotton candy. Like, it tastes of cotton candy, right? And that is like about as much as I can describe it as being. It's like there's like an immediate hint of pickle on that. So let's go ahead and let's get started here on the pickle hot sauce really quickly. Quick break to make sure I was actually recording there, because that would have been disastrous. Camera fell down, so that's what that second cut was. Thank you, Francine. She's just being a menace this evening. It's because there's so much crap here. How do I open this? All right, we got it open. Or, well, it's gonna be open in a second. So we're gonna smell this first. That feels appropriate to me. So all right. The only way I can describe that is, you know, when you're taking a pickle shot, that like the stench of like the pickle and vodka or whiskey or something like that smell before you actually like swallow it. That's what this smells like. Very appetizing sounding, I know. You're like, William, how, like, I am so intrigued and I'm gonna go and rush out to buy it immediately. Let's go ahead and try this right now. Okay. That's like not so bad. Where did it come from? Mod Borup. Is that the okay, yeah, so they produced all of these. Sorry, I'm just reading the story of Saint Pickleus here. As tradition has it, hide pickle gummy, not hide the pickle gummy, hide pickle gummy on your tree. The first to find it receives a year of good fortune. Well, I need all the help I can get, but I am a Jew, so I don't know. Does that apply to us? This is okay. I didn't even like answer like what this tasted like. It's not super acidic, which is super nice. That's something I don't really care for in like salsas, hot sauces, something like that. It's not super hot either, is the thing. What is the primary ingredient on this? Let's check that out real quick. It does not say, actually, which is interesting. Because, oh, here we go. Okay, the actual first ingredient on this is, in fact, distilled vinegar, which is interesting. But the second ingredient on here, so it's probably like a pretty good amount of it, is jalapeno peppers. Okay. They're salted here. There's garlic in this. Ascorbic acid, which is just like I think it's like this is like what actually preserves it. I could be mistaken though. And then just natural flavor, which is I assume like the pickle flavoring on this. Let's try this again real quick. Okay, so we have a second chip here. Because I'm also wondering, is the choice of chip helping me? A little bit of a bite there. It's not overly spicy. I can't really get a read on this thing. Give me 1 second here. Okay, so I have a piece of white buttermilk bread that I typically use for sandwiches. Let's put some hot sauce on there and see how this works out. Okay. Chips definitely help with that. The chips themselves are improving the flavor of this. Here you can definitely tell, like on like the buttermilk bread, super vinegary. It's just like the overwhelming taste of vinegar in this that is like associated with it. The jalapeno comes through, but it's just like you just have that. It is like the combination of the jalapeno and the vinegar that just lays at like the roof of your mouth there, and that is like the overwhelming sensation from this. There is pickle flavoring in this. I will say that. They didn't overdo it on the pickle flavoring, but it's just. I can't help but feel as if they just took Tabasco sauce, threw in some pickle in there, and then like called it good after they like put like the pickle flavoring in there with dye. I'm pretty sure that this is like just what that is, right? And I mean, it's like if Tabasco sauce is your thing, if like if the primary flavor of a hot sauce being vinegar is what appeals to you and you like pickles, you'll like this. I don't have like a really high opinion of it in my thoughts. So, but we'll, it's whatever. I won't throw it away. We'll force feed it to Arthur at some point. Okay. The pickle chips chocolate bar. So this is what it looks like. Okay, so it's just chipped up, right? Obviously, it's not actually chips, it's chocolate bar, right? But I was like, what do they mean chips? And it's quite literally, they just like cut it into like little sections here. I don't know why they just call it like pickle chips, pickle chips chocolate bar sounds better. I was gonna say pickle chocolate bar sections, but that doesn't really like roll off the tongue either way. Let's give this a shot. This is quite bad. Like, of all things in here, weird gummy, cotton candy, hot sauce, of all of that, I'm surprised that the chocolate is actually the worst. And here's why, how do I explain this? when you bite into it, it is somehow both crumbly and it almost kind of like melts at the same time, right? Which is kind of, I think, something you might want in chocolate as opposed to having like a firm bite. But what it does is it pushes like all the pickle flavor to the front. And so you get this like, it tastes like pickle, but it's like very bitter. It's like a very bitter pickle taste. And I'm not sure if that's coming from like the chocolate that's bringing out like a certain amount of bitterness in the, like, if this is like actual chocolate, if this is actual like cacao or something like that, if the pickle is bringing out sort of like the natural bitterness in this or something like that, or if it's just like because of like the way that it's made or something like that, it's not very good. It just leaves that like bitter taste in your mouth. And eventually it's like the rest of the chocolate comes through, but it's like, it's not enough is the thing. Like at the end, you're kind of just like, you don't care about the pickle flavoring because it's just like, it's bitter. You want more chocolate, but then the actual like flavoring, like taste sensation that you're going through ends, and you're just left like kind of disappointed in it. It also has the strongest aftertaste of like any of the rest of this stuff, right? It's still just kind of like here. Yeah, the pickle gummy went away. The pickle cotton candy is whatever. The pickle hot sauce is still like, you know, even though it's like a hot sauce, like, you know, and maybe I'm like more of a hot sauce veteran, so to speak. But it still didn't even have like this long of a crazy aftertaste. I think I said aftertaste. Well, whatever, who cares? The chocolate, surprisingly, is in fact the worst thing in the Pickle Lovers collection. Do not recommend. If you have a certified, bona fide pickle freak in your life, maybe get this for them. I have no clue how much Garrett and Margaret actually paid for it. I hope it was not more than $10. I really hope it was not more than $10. Maybe 15, but they have to be like the prince or princess of dill themselves, right? If you're gonna get them this collection and have it be worth it for that person. Still better than the Arby's steak nuggets, however. So, if we're putting it into our rankings here, yeah, I don't know. This is the longest one I did because it's just like, I think this is actually the most insane one I've done. Yeah, fun times on that. I'm gonna go have an existential crisis now about the Pickle Lovers collection, and hopefully I don't see this in my nightmares this evening. So, bye. Quick update, I'm making Garrett eat some of the pickle chocolate on Sunday.